Hi, good evening all. In this video, we're going to take a look at our first round picks yesterday. I got some videos coming your way. Coming up. All right, folks, we shall take a look as the Sabres went center crazy in the first round and kept all our picks, which I'm good with. I know most of you are good with it too. We kept all our first rounders. And we stayed committed to the plan of building up a strong pipeline so that when we do get to that position where we're a playoff team and we're a contender again, we got a long list of names behind the guys that are currently on the Sabres to come in, and if somebody holds out, contract dispute, what have you, who knows, right? What it could be. But somebody comes in and they don't want to play here no more, or they want way too much money, we have to move them. We got a replacement right down in our system. You know, maybe not the exact replacement, but you know what I mean. We're strong in our pipeline. So let's take a look. Quickly, we'll take a look at our number 9 pick. Here we go. And there's our Danny Briere 2.0. Matthew Savoy, which I'll get used to saying, guys. I will get used to saying it. I know it's Savoy, but I will get used to saying Savoy because everybody else in our organization is calling him Matthew Savoy, so I've got to get into the groove. So Matthew Savoy, pretty much the consensus number 9 pick, I believe. I kind of knew they were going to pick him. I don't know. Did you guys? I did. I felt we're going to pick him. Once it got to number 9, I was like, yeah, they're taking Matthew Savoy. And my neighbor laughed that I called that right. I said, they're going to take Matthew Savoy here, you know. I was surprised that Connor Geekie went number 11, though. I thought maybe we could nab him at 16, not to be. So I didn't get the boy I wanted, but it's okay. I'm very happy with getting Matthew Savoy, absolutely. And now we will look at number 16. And there's Noah Ostlund, who went up a little higher in the draft than was expected. I think a lot of the experts had this guy pegged somewhere around 23rd or 24th, somewhere in that ballpark, somewhere around there. Another centerman, 5'11", 163. And if I didn't mention Matthew Savoy, 5'9", 175. So Ostlund's a few inches taller and about 10, 12 pounds lighter than Savoy. And he, as you can see, his numbers were pretty good in the juniors down there. And of course, in the Swedish Hockey League, he played only 11 games. He didn't register any points. But his junior numbers are pretty good. And I'm sure the Sabres, for some reason, wanted to jump on this kid right away. I'm just becoming like, I just went with it. I said, you know what? They caught me off guard with this Ostlund pick like they did last year. When they, hold on folks. My computer's acting up here. Oh my goodness. Tell me this isn't happening. Sorry guys, give me one sec. Unbelievable. Okay, it's back. Yes, when last year when we picked Isaac Rosen, I didn't see that coming. I thought we were going to take like the goalie, you know. I really did. I thought we were going to draft a goalie last year. Didn't happen. But we will talk about that in another video later on tonight. Okay, so moving on to number 28. Here it is. And Yuri Kulich. He comes in at number 28. I know the Sabres were thrilled to get this guy. They did not expect him to be around. And what I like about this kid had actually said that, no, he plans on playing in the NHL next year. He has nothing else to do. God, I laughed when I heard that. He goes, have nothing else to do. Like, isn't that funny, eh? So there it is. Yuri Kulich is our third centerman that we took in the draft. So it's a complete sweep for centerman. Now the Sabres in our pipeline. Let's take a look at the prospects, guys. Okay, so there you see our prospect list. And Savoy, Ostlund, Kulich leading the pack now. And Poltapov is currently number 4 at being drafted 33rd. And as you look further on down, we still have, of course, Ryan Johnson, and there's Portillo, Levi, and Leinonen now in the goaltending prospects. Our pipeline, guys, is strong. It's good. It's looking good. It is. Absolutely looking good. So, how do you guys feel about it? Were you ticked? Did you want to get a trade done? Did you, I mean, guys, we could go on and on what we wanted, but I think sticking with the plan is the way to do things, guys. It's like a marriage. It's work, right? Not that I would know. I've never been married. So I just, but it's kind of that old cliche, right? It's like you got to stick with it. You got to work at it. You got to develop it. You got to continue to make it flourish, all these things. And I think that, Adams, it took a lot of guts for him to not pull the trigger, and maybe, I wouldn't say get desperate, but maybe give into a bit of pressure to try and get a trade done. I thought he was going to be honest, guys. I thought he was going to do one. I thought he was going to pull a trade in that draft. Every time they said there's been a trade, I had a feeling it was us every time. You know what I mean? Just how I felt. I was like, oh God, here he goes, but never came. So I thought I enjoyed the draft, guys. I know it's kind of long. They drag it out, eh? That's why I didn't get the videos up last night, folks. There was absolutely no way. I thought they would finish by 10. It finishes after 11. I'm like, come on. Like, God almighty. Did you guys have to drag it this long? Really? But they dragged it long. Anyway, so it finished after 11, and I by the time I got in, there was just no way I can do this 11 at night. Plus, I want to put a string of videos together. I'm going to do a few videos today, guys, talking about this, because there's other stuff I want to talk about. So this video is really about the sweep. We did a sweep of centermen in the first round, and now we're officially amazingly deep in the pipeline in centermen, guys. We have 3 first-round centermen in our pipeline as we speak. Imagine that, So we got centermen. We got centermen, we got goaltenders. And I always say, you guys know the 2 spots I always say, you can never have enough centermen, you can never have enough goalies in the pipeline, I believe. I'm one of those believers that it doesn't matter how many centermen we have on our current roster. Does not matter. Doesn't matter. Some of these guys will have careers as wingers. Some. Not all. Some. Few. But I would like to see the Sabres continue to build their pipeline like this. Of course, it's not realistic. You're not going to have 3 first-rounders every year. It's just not going to happen. We lucked out this year. We held on to them. Good. I mean, I'm one of those guys, too, that like some of you, I wanted something to happen, because I'm excited, right? But let's keep in mind, guys, right around the corner, we got free agency. Free agency's right around the corner. And there's going to be all sorts of things that are going to happen there. So we will see how that breaks down, because I think there's going to be some demand now for Kemper and Campbell. I think those are the 2 guys now that are kind of left that are going to be very targeted. Will we be in on either? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think the Sabres want to go crazy and spend a ton of money either on goalies that they just want to have for a few years. And keep in mind, guys, I know some of you guys are worried a little yesterday about, like, if we would have got Murray, we could have always buried him in the minors, just so you know. But I mean, it's not something I think they would have done, but they could have. There was that option. So we don't want to go that route anyway, and I'd be paying some guy all this cash. I think we're going to go, I think we're going to lean towards Campbell, but I would like, again, I'm still leaning on Holtby, guys. I am. I'm still leaning on Braden Holtby as the logical choice, I think, for this team right now to get a goalie for a few years. So we'll see. So, guys, I'm happy with it. 3 centermen in our pipeline, all of them first-rounders, all first-rounders. And I think the Coolidge kid really made me laugh, saying that he had nothing else to do. I'm going to play in the NHL next year. Like, it was just funny, that he thinks this way. I like that. I do. And you got your little Danny Briere look-alike now with Savoy. And Oslin, who knows, I mean, he went up, they decided to pick him higher. There has to be a reason, guys, the way I see it. Okay, That's it. I got 2 more coming your way. See you in those.